Slowly, the man walked to the dead center of the busy food court. Once there, he calmly removed a small vial from a bag he was carrying under his arm. He paused for just a moment, as if saying a prayer, and extended his arm out to his side, vial in hand. He stood for a few short seconds, as if contemplating what he was about to do. Finally, he opened his hand and let the vial fall, awaiting the sound of the breaking glass that would signify the end of the mission, as well as his life. He waited an eternity for the sound, but it never came. Suddenly, his earpiece erupted into a sea of cacophony. "He grabbed it! Who the hell is that?" exclaimed the voices in his ear. Startled, he looked up to see a man in a black suit and fedora moving away from him at a casual but brisk pace. On the second-floor balcony, Marcus Jamali couldn't believe what he was seeing. Just as the vial was being dropped, a figure had appeared out of nowhere and just nonchalantly snatched it out of midair. The man in the fedora was so quick that he was almost 20 feet away before anyone could process what happened. Marcus's eyes followed Xavier as he appeared to be making his way toward the men's bathroom on the far side. "Somebody grab him! He's heading east!" barked Marcus into his earpiece. About the time Xavier reached the bathroom door, a member of the Brotherhood approached, pulling a gun from beneath his jacket. "Perfect," thought Xavier. Just as the gunman reached him, he deflected the gun out of the man's hand and slipped behind him. Grabbing the man's neck, he wrenched it at an impossible angle, cracking the vertebra. The man dropped to the floor as startled journalists jumped back out of the way. Xavier then casually scooped up his gun and fired it straight up into the air. The effect was immediate. Whereas just a few had been curious about the altercation, there was now a chaotic stampede of people desperately trying to vacate the premises. Xavier moved quickly to the bathroom door, pausing to make sure the Brotherhood saw him before disappearing into the doorway. Marcus and the other Brotherhood members assembled on the first level near the bathroom. Discreetly, they all pulled their weapons, and while holding them under their jackets, they approached the men's room. Just as they reached the doorway, there was a flash and a cloud of smoke began to billow out from the inside. Marcus held them off, not wanting to push forward into a potential trap, but they couldn't wait much longer. There was a full-scale stampede going on around them, and if they stayed in the open too long, they were going to attract the attention of the police. Finally, he decided they could wait no longer and charged into the bathroom, only to find the room completely deserted. Marcus and the rest of the team tucked their guns back under their coats and rushed out of the lavatory. Looking around in the sea of people, they could see no signs of him. He had vanished like a ghost and taken the virus with him.